What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to another video. It's been a while. Happy New Year. Hope you guys had a good Christmas and a good New Year's. It's actually January 3rd and we're putting new shoes. This is my son Nathaniel. You guys remember him? He's been in the channel once before. Yeah. Visiting Tennessee. He's been here for a couple of weeks. He was actually supposed to leave last night, but the weather rolled through here and we couldn't make it that happen. So he's leaving tomorrow morning right before I hit the road. So glad for one more day. But we're here in Greenville, Tennessee, the TA, getting some 8 new tires on that trailer to start the year. Those are the original tires, put 180,000 miles, a little over 180,000 miles on them. And we're gonna change those. So we got 2 more tires to put in. We're just gonna grab something to eat and then we're gonna head back to the house. Like I said, we don't leave till tomorrow, so we'll hit the roads. And videos are coming back. I know I've been neglecting you guys, so don't get mad at me, but a lot of things going on at the end of the year. Things got a little tough here and there, as most of you guys already know, and we had to figure some stuff out. So we're getting something to eat, we'll hit the road, and I'll get right back to you real quick. Well, you guys know this place. Whoa, what's up, guys? Welcome to back to the truck. We're definitely on the road. We're still here. We're still in the truck, so that's first of all, hope you guys had a great New Year's holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, all those things. Because I know I have actually recorded a couple of videos, but did not get to edit them and pour it out there for you guys. That busy. Not necessarily on the truck, but at home, on the home front as well. Just busy, just doing a lot of things, and a lot of things in my head that I had to figure out for the holiday season to kind of work out. So we're back. It is January 4th, January 5th. Jeez, already. It's already the 5th, and it's also our first day out. It's actually the next morning from the little clip you saw from yesterday when we put 8 brand new tires on that trailer. So the last 18 months, for those who want to know, those are the original tires since I started in May of 2021 with TSH. So those are the original tires, or were the original tires. Did 180,780 miles on them, to be exact. So I took care of those. They were at the legal. If you wonder if they were at the legal, yep. The front axle of the trailer was at actually 2 to 3 30 seconds, and the back axle was at 3 to 4 at the time of replacement. So they still had, within DOT legal terms, but I pushed them to the limit for sure, especially that inner, that front axle one. So that's what I was hoping for, and that's what we were able to accomplish. So those got changed. As far as the truck is concerned, right now we're doing we're back in Nashville. If you saw a little clip we're in Nashville for the PM, which is due by the 10th, and today's the 5th, so kind of getting it done right before we hit the road 100%. On my way, came from home this morning. My son, Nathaniel, he just left this morning as well on a plane back to California, so he's on his way home. He's boarding Atlanta right now and leaving as we speak. So he's home. It was great having him here for the holidays, and miss him. I miss my girls and all that. So family guys, you gotta know what that is when you don't see your kids for months at a time. So it's been a while. I got to see him and spend some time with him. Needed time, and dad son time that we needed to talk and things like that for his future. He's a senior this year, graduates and all that. So super proud of him, and a lot of things taken care of. So as far as time off, we spent almost 3 weeks off, just about 3 weeks off through the holidays. It did put a dent on all my savings. Sure did. So we're hitting the ground running for sure. As far as this year's concerned, I'm sure some of you guys want to ask, what I did last year. Maybe we'll talk a little bit of numbers in a couple of weeks when I get everything in. But we made good money for sure. The last half, literally the last half of the year, wasn't so great as everybody in trucking. If you're a truck driver yourself, and especially lease up owner, I know that things got tougher, and definitely did. For a lot of us, not for everybody apparently, but for a lot of us. Some of you guys that have been doing it for a long time probably have some advantages or a little better setup, but it got tough. Certain weeks, I used a lot of the savings that I had in the beginning of the adjustment in July and August to kind of adjust some things, and I didn't make a bunch of money, so I had to adjust my routes and my lanes, and it took me pretty much a month to kind of figure where I had to adjust myself, and financially took a little bit of hit there with some other things that we did. Is that I'm staying on the OTR on the road for at least the next 2 weeks, maybe 3, maybe even 4. So for at least 2 weeks, I would not be going home, and I haven't done that since we moved to Knoxville a little over a year now. So not kind of looking forward to it, especially in the winter season. But February is usually the worst month. And though this year's been crazy with winter, especially over Christmas holidays for just about everywhere in the United States. But worst case scenario, I would probably be out the rest of the month of January. That's what I'm planning to do as of right now. But we'll see what happens. So in the meantime, we are getting back to videos. That's kind of catching guys up where we at and all that. Just kind of pay attention to the shop, guys. I have not opened the shop yet. It's a little over 8. They're usually done by now. We do already have a load. So starting this week, it is Thursday. So starting off, we're starting with picking up a load. After we do our PM here, we are deadheading to Ghent, Kentucky, or Gwent, Kentucky, however you say that. But our 4-hour deadhead, everybody starting the year off, hiccups. So this week is not necessarily a lot of shit going around. Oops. But we are going to start by taking a load to Denver, Colorado. It's actually Commerce City, but Commerce City is just right there, one of the little towns around Denver. So we are definitely going to Denver, Colorado. We'll pick that up this afternoon. 2 coils, 43,200 something pounds supposed to be. So we're taking 2 coils, tarp coils, to Denver, Colorado. Hypothetically speaking, I could pick that up, deadhead back south to the house, 4 hours, hang out all day tomorrow if I wanted to, and leave Saturday and still make it to delivery. But that would mean I wouldn't get a 34 in, and I would have to do recaps for the weekend next weekend. And since I don't know where I'm going to be and what I'm going to need, it's not the smart decision. On top of the fact that I'm already deadheading further for coming to Nashville, DPM, and then going over there, I don't want to add any more miles to the trip and fuel. So, because we are, catching up as far as from the holidays and with the truck and all that. So, we're going to be running hard. This load is going to put a big dent on that, and then next week needs to be a good one. So, the next couple of weeks, we're going to do what needs to do, pick the best loads that we can get around. I'm still going to try to stay below I-70, anywhere below that, and not trying to go west. I was willing to go west if I found something to start this weekend, but I'm gonna try to stay away from going to like California. Definitely don't want to go into Oregon or Washington. Don't want to deal with the passes and the winter weather. Don't want to deal with Wyoming, none of that stuff. So this week was a good week weather-wise. There's another storm that's coming. Oh, somebody opened the shop already. There's a winter storm. There's another weather forecast that's coming through, entering Washington and Oregon right now today. So I definitely want to try to keep myself away from having to head anywhere in that particular direction. Wouldn't mind going if I have to go to South Cal, LA area, whatever. Then that's fine. Arizona is not really good for loads. Those other things we'll figure out how it's going to go. I'm rambling a little bit on that. So right now, if you see behind me, it's a mess because I brought more stuff than I normally do. I'm going to organize this stuff in this truck as much as possible right now while we get the PM done. And then we'll hit the road and I'll catch you guys up. Again, thanks for all support for the channel. My goal this year as far as the channel is concerned is going to be to do at least one video a week. All right, guys, that's all I'm going to promise right now, that my goal is to do one video a week. If I can do a second one, and whether it's a short one or whatever, I definitely will. But I'm gonna commit myself to do one video a week for you guys. And if there's any questions or any particular video that you guys want, I would let me know in the comments below. I know somebody asked me to talk about how is it out here a couple of weeks ago before the holidays. How is it financially and things like that. As right now it's still somewhat rough. It's the holidays right now that was coming through, and we're kind of still, for what I see on our board, or at least on our board here in Tennessee, still haulers is kind of the same, and our agents, it's still kind of slow process, and just getting used to, not getting used to, that's not the right word, but just adjusting to, you get the best of what you can, be on the board, be attentive, be on it at all times, and just get the best load you can from where you're trying to run in your area. So kind of know your lanes, your agents, be in communication, and if you see something that's going to work out, don't wait too long to make a decision or make a phone call, because somebody else or plenty of other drivers out there are also doing the same thing, can take that load in a second. So it's got to be on point. Things on the market are slowing down. At the beginning of the year is expecting to pick up, but they usually don't pick up till like closer to March. So they'll pick up a little bit as far as New Year's is concerned, as warehouses and production starts ramping back up for the year. So I expect next week to be a little better, and the week after that to be a little bit busier, but it's still not going to be that much busier. In my opinion, if you think something different, let me know below what you think how this year is going to handle in your opinion. And maybe start a conversation below in the comments. Also know we got a community tab, and maybe if you guys want to create, we'd love to get a community chat going on and some questions. You can throw them at me and I can put them out there and let other people talk, and we can start chatting in that community tab on the channel. You guys can get to know me, and me get to know you guys and each other a little bit better. Not for political battles, and not for back and forth argument, but just respectfully have your opinion shared. That'd be great. So check that out if you're interested. Let me know in the comments below. But for right now, guys, we're just gonna get this PM done and then go pick up the next load. So I think I've rambled enough for right now, and kind of to start the year. We'll organize this. Maybe I'll catch you guys a little later on this same video, or I'll see you on the next one.